Oh my god, it was too long of a sip. I was trying to have it be on that shot when it started, but I ended up just sort of shoving hot coffee down my throat. So I made my omelet. Here it is. I've been eating it while I've been waiting for the coffee, so I'm not like just digging in. I mean, I'll pretend like it's the first time I'm eating it here. Mmm. Tastes how I would expect it to. So this is my parents' dinner table. Um, and I say that because neither lunch nor breakfast is ever eaten on this table. This is like the first. This might actually be seriously the first time I've ever eaten breakfast at this table. But it's designed for um, masochists because it's, as you can see, it's this nice like cedar finish or whatever. Um, and ugh, God, okay, and I can't even fucking fuck. Shit. Alright. But and you can't just eat on it, like use it as a table. In order to do anything on this table, you have to put down these ridiculous fucking Zen bamboo placemats, and it's basically designed for a sort of pure tier one importsy um, uh, ideologically succinct Democrat Enlightenment era masochistic fucking bullshit, but that's fine. Um, so I'm eating my omelet. I actually forgot the olives, which sucks ass because I was really looking forward to the olives, and that was like pretty much the main unique component of this omelet. Even though a lot of people put olives in their omelets all the time. So. All right. So I'm going to be reading the weekend edition of the Baltimore Sun. Up here, trying to get the weekend edition. So if you have the Saturday, November 26th edition of the Baltimore Sun, please read along. So, NASA's new search for Martian life. What do I think about this? Just, oh fuck, phone's ringing. Should I get it? Oh fuck, I should go get it. I'll be right back. Some fuckboy had the wrong number. He was like, oh. I picked up and I was like, hello, and he was like, oh. And I was like, yeah. Who'd I call? Who'd I call? I was like, this Wayne household, and he was like, I made a mistake. Instead of saying wrong number, he said, I made a mistake. was cute. Alright, so NASA's new search for Martian life. How do I feel about space conquest? That's an interesting question. Thank you for posing it. I think Orson Welles had a good point when he said that man shouldn't have walked on the moon, because when you look at all the poetry, all the lunar-centric poetry, like from Lee Poe and stuff, it's like the moon is like knowledge, and the Enlightenment, the post-Enlightenment quest for knowledge is like a solar endeavor, and the moon has always been associated with like the occult and with sex and with magic and with the spirit and stuff like that. I feel like it's kind of like, I don't really believe in that shit, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really believe in like synchronicity or like magic as like an actual thing, a recordable, force, but I do think that, like, I don't know, it's like walking on the moon. Like, it's the moon. Like, get the fuck off of the moon. Why are you there? We're here and we're ruining everything. It's like you stay on a planet and you're like, I'm gonna make this planet absolute hell. And at the same time, I'm gonna go fuck with all these other celestial bodies and just, I don't know, whatever. It's cool, I guess. I mean, if there's fucking aliens on Mars, that would be fucking dope. And if they have Skype, that would be like more than dope. Alright. NASA's new search for Martian life. I'm gonna read it. I'll show you an accent. New York, no, not New York. British. Florence Tan says she'll have fingers and toes crossed when NASA's latest Mars mission blasts off as early as morning from Cape Canaveral in Florida. The 47-year-old electrical engineer from Montgomery County oversaw all the wiring of an instrument package on board that was designed by NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center. In the years leading up to the launch, Tan has painstakingly checked and rechecked all 2,000 pieces of wire inside the microwave oven-sized box, enough to stretch more than a third of a mile if strung together. I was testing everything and basically sweating bullets, she said Friday, after a public presentation on the Mars mission at Goddard's Visitor Center. More than 7 years in the making and costing $2.5 billion, the unmanned probe carries the largest, most sophisticated mobile laboratory ever assembled by NASA to protect the cold, dusty red planet for clues that it may have supported microbial life long ago. Microbial, not microbial. Microbial. Roughly the size of a small SUV and weighing almost a ton, the six-wheeled rover Roving the size of a small SUV and weighing almost a ton, the six-wheeled rover Curiosity is about twice as long and 5 times as heavy as NASA's previous pair of rovers, Spirit and Opportunity, which were launched in 2003. I don't want to read the whole article. Let's see what else we got, because we got. I'm figuring out that they cut us off after 15 minutes, so we have another 5 minutes to do this whole meet and greet. Eat and skeet. Ooh! Movies. The Twilight Breaking the Dawn. Dude, someone, I don't know if it's been done yet, but someone needs to remix an entire Twilight movie. That would be so sick. Maybe it could be my first major project. I've actually never seen or read Twilight, and I don't know the plot. I know that it's about vampires and that it's complicit in misogyny. Which you can tell just from the hype about it, like Kristen Stewart as even on the picture, it's like the dude like, I will protect you, you know. And Kristen Stewart's like, oh, thank you so much for protecting me from things. Adam Sandler was Jack and Jill. Oh my god, that movie got the worst reviews of any movie I've ever seen. It was 2% on Rotten Tomatoes. It might even be 1%. Jack and Jill is the 1%. But, like, oh my god. I bet it's so bad. And apparently Al Pacino's in it? Why? Why would he do that? He's Al Pacino. Melancholia by Lars von Trier. That looks pretty good. I mean, like, just Lars von Trier. I've never seen any of his movies. I have The Idiots that I've been meaning to watch. And I also have Antichrist. Aggressive police tactics scrutinized. Oh, this is good. Now we're getting into some like leftist territory. I only have 3 minutes left to do this. Right, I'm gonna go through some articles and I'm gonna say what kind of parable about omelets they're alluding to. NASA's new search for Martian life. This is about how if you're gonna crack a few eggs, if you're gonna make an omelet, you have to crack a few eggs in space. Kids learn that virtue truly is its own reward. This is about if you decide to have a kid, it's a parable for cracking it. It's a parable for making an omelet. Like if your kid is an omelet, you're gonna have to crack a few skulls along the way. O'Malley heads for India and Qatar. It's not an omelet parable at all. That's just bullshit. My Week with Merit, that's a movie. Huge protest sweeps Cairo. That's about how if you're gonna have a revolution, if you're gonna have a revolutionary omelet, you have to crack a few reform liberal eggs. I truly do believe that. This omelet actually isn't that bad. I've had worse. Oh, we're running out of time. Salisbury University aspires to be an academic powerhouse. What the fuck is an academic powerhouse? Academia. Activists seek international probe of Mexican drug war. I don't even know what to say to that. Fuck the war on drugs. Alright, well, that's about it. We're out of time. Thank you for watching me make an omelet, talk about omelets, pontificate about omelets, theorize omelets, question the very existence of omelets, and finally eat an omelet and read the newspaper. Thanks for tuning in. I hope it was not boring, which it obviously was.